Hi, this is a video that I've been thinking about and really wanted to get right, so it had some great juicy content for you. So this is especially for Project Heaven on Earth, and this is something that's just happened recently, and I would like to put out to you guys, the content of which is a little bit difficult, but I just want to let you know my motivations. So I want to be part of creating a world that I want to live in, and basically my mandate is, let me just say hi to my buddy here. Hey. My mandate is that I want to live in a world that is full of happy, healthy people. And I really would like them to be confident and strong as well. So this is obviously a process for many of us, and maybe full of baby steps. And today I'm ready to tell you about what I did at the weekend. And this was a major, major step towards creating heaven on earth. This was tough. And I pause because I really want to make sure that I express the full extent of the importance of forgiveness without being shallow about it. And we've all know about the concept and have read much about it, but I want to tell you about something that I did at the weekend so that it has more of the sense of reality to it. Firstly, I'm going to tell you why I did this. Something has been really holding me back from true abundance and love and living on this earth in a fuller way, to my fullest capacities, giving what I can to the fullest of my ability. Something really deep inside. And there are two major points, and they're to do with the need to forgive. And in my understanding of forgiveness, which I really dug deep this last week, it's about forgiving an event or someone, including myself. But in these particular events of abuse, I was sexually abused as a young adult over a very long period of time. A point of complete disempowerment, where I felt absolutely powerless to do anything about it, even as a young adult. This is kind of weird. I didn't do anything about it, and I'm in the process of forgiving myself for that too. But I decided to call at the weekend the person that did this. I had to write a script. I had to be really clear that I was forgiving this person for completely disempowering me, but I had to be very clear about it and write it down because I didn't want to get off script. And I also had to be careful because he is now 90 years old. And I did it. I called him up. I've got his number from some friends of mine. I stuck to the script and I was very clear that I needed, and I told him carefully to forgive him. But I wanted him to understand, first of all, that his actions were a complete abuse of power over me and my friends as a young adult, and that I need to have this conversation with him, and I wanted to tell him that I completely forgive him. And something amazing happened. Honestly, it couldn't have gone better than it did. He explained to me the process that he had been through regarding this situation. But he had to do it alone, as he was describing his feelings about it when he realised that he completely abused his position of power and love. We willingly gave him our love and trust, and that he had abused it. And on his own, he had to process this and realise what he had done. He was so genuine and sweet that very quickly any stuckness or emotion or anger or confusion or doubt or disempowerment was just rapidly replaced by total compassion. And compassion is all encompassing, so it was compassion for him compassion for myself, just for him as another human being who I adored, even though he was horrific. He was a monster. Very strange situation. So this act of calling, making this really bold move. Before I made the call, I wanted to vomit. During the call, I wanted to vomit. And after the call, I had very bad stomach pain and wanted to vomit. So it was incredibly distressing. But this overwhelming sense of compassion for this man, who had also obviously been abused, hurt people, right? So I wanted to tell you this because now, as an act, this act of forgiveness, which I've tried to kind of explain, that can make it a bit shallow. Through this act, I am now walking forward in my life. I have left the event behind me, and I'm now walking forward, empowered and much more able to create heaven on earth through my work. I'm much clearer. So there's, a couple more phone calls I need to make, and I guess this is the process, but I just wanted to say that really engage in this process. Be brave. Make some phone calls. I'm not saying they're all going to go as well as that one did, and it was a really healing conversation. But when we are clear in ourselves, we are more able to create the environment that we want to live in. We truly can create heaven on earth. Freeing ourselves of the past empowers us to step into the future, step forward clearly and free of this baggage. So this was really wonderful. Thanks for listening. I hope you made it to the end of this post. I hope it's not too long. Any feedback or comments or questions, I would gladly receive and try and answer. Thanks for your time, and I'll be seeing you again. Bye.